It's been an enthralling test at Leeds so far. It's day 5 and we are heading to a completion here between India and England, and what could prove to be a pivotal performance from India's perspective is that Rishabh Pant's 100. Not in the first innings, but the second. The 100 that was critical in forging a good partnership and resulted in India putting up a fighting total to try and defend on day 5. But it did not start all too well. It started rather in very Pant-esque fashion. Until one moment when the fog cleared and Pant dug his heels in. What was that turning point and what did Pant really do? Can't tell you that right away till I set it up for you, because this narrative needs a bit of context. There's a bit of history here that we need to put into perspective. Now, Pant and the need to explore. We've always seen that it's part of his psyche. That has been Pant's formula. And to be fair, it's what makes him special and unique. The reason he's picked in the playing 11 is because of the flair and the flamboyance that comes with his batting or when he's keeping wickets. He's always gotten everyone around him to stay on their toes, either through his contorted and wacky ballet moves at the crease or through his witty responses, jibes and general merriment with the gloves as he keeps wickets. Pant is an entertainer, and that you cannot deny. But it is this very enduring quality in him that has backfired in the past. In fact, in the recent past, resulting in a very, very angry Sunil Gavaskar. When isn't he? But he was blasting Pant during commentary, but that dismissal was definitely hierarchy. That was just a while back. That was in Australia. It was a critical juncture in the test, and it was imperative that Pant stuck on, that he stayed on there at that point. Instead, he went for it, giving his wicket away, and with that, any semblance of India's hold in that match. Rishabh Pant had come under severe flack back then, with many claiming that he was pushing the envelope in the name of freely playing and expressing himself with the bat. He was doing that at the cost of his team. And cut to Leeds now, day 4 yesterday, the newly minted vice-captain is forced to come out early with Shubman Gill getting dismissed. A very, very sharp Brighton cast doing the job for England, and Rishabh spent some absolutely nerve-wracking moments in the crease right after coming in, stepping out to take Chris Woakes on. Woakes, of course, the most experienced bowler in the opposition ranks. Going across and trying to sweep and falling over, he was lucky the catch was not pouched. He was all over the crease there, and that got Indian commentator Dinesh Karthik perturbed in the commentary box.
Whatever Rishabh Pant is doing, it's not helping. He's got to understand that it's just not about him. There's a team, there's a bigger goal, but most importantly, there's a partner there, KL Rahul, who's in great rhythm, in a very good zone, and he shouldn't be doing anything to put him away. They need to forge a partnership. He's the vice-captain of the Indian team. He knows what that responsibility means to him.
You feel like he probably heard Karthik's mind voice there somewhere reach out to him, because something clearly clicked in Pant. Because at some point right after that, he tuckered in and settled into not doing anything funny or out of the box, at least not just then. The reason he calmed down a bit out there was because of a pep talk, not from his batting partner at the other end, KL Rahul, though I'm sure he would have tried his best. Not a message from his coach, Cotton Gambhir, though he might have had more expletives than instructions. It was Pant himself who decided to give a rather valuable pep talk to himself that the stump mic managed to pick up. Pant, the wicketkeeper, famous for his witty quips behind the stumps, like he did on day 2, talking to his bowlers, cracking a few jokes, of course, trying to hustle, intimidate and chirpily sledge the batters there. That's Pant's relationship with the stump mic. It picks up his banter. He's a one-man show. A stand-up act that's a solo performance. Who gets the laughs every single time he lands a phrase? That's the relationship between Pant and the stump mic. The cricketer for whom the ground is a stage, the audience, just about everyone who's tuning in from all over the world. The stump mic is personal microphone. And yesterday it turned into a bit of a confession box, with Pant disciplining himself and trust the player who rewrote the rules of this cricket book and the format, especially when it comes to tests, to rewrite the semantics of the stump mic too. A pep talk caught on the stump mics that's created an equally special moment, one that will stay on forever. Pant did get dismissed after he scored 100, but that pep talk is probably what got him there and earned India a fighting chance.